Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello and welcome to Rahman Digital Production. This is my YouTube channel and this is lecture number 60 of Mathematics 4024. Yesterday we started the concept of speed. Distance per unit time is called speed and its unit is meter per second with no direction. So that is why we are calling it to be a scalar quantity. Today we are going to do question number 2 on the speed, and question number 2 is saying that a high speed train travel at a speed of 200 kilometer per hour. So we are writing the speed, and that is 200 kilometer per hour. Then the question is saying if the train sets station A from station A, departure time from station A is what? That is 12:24. 12:24. And arrival time is given is what? That is 14:12. 1412 hours. From these two we have to find what? We have to find the time which is needed. And the question is saying find the distance between the two stations. One important piece of information, giving your answer in meters. If you are giving it in kilometer per hour, then it means that you are committing a mistake and you will not get any credit for it. So let us first find it in kilometer per hour and then we will convert it to meter. The question is saying find the distance. So distance is our main destination, and you know that speed is equal to distance divided by time. First we have to calculate time. And I told you in yesterday's lecture that understand the concept of time calculation because it is closely related to the speed. It is closely related to the speed. And now you can see that we will have to find through that method of hour and minute. From final time, arrival time, we have to subtract the departure time. From 12:24 cannot be subtracted, so we have to give 1 hour to minutes, and 14 will become 13, and this will become 72, because 60 when added to 12 it will yield 72. Now we have to subtract from 72 this, so it will be 8 and that will be 4. 48 minutes and 1 hour is the journey. We either required the time in hour or in minutes, so we are converting this to minutes, and you know that in this case the time will be 1 hour 48 whole divide by 60. How? Because 1 whole hour is this one. But these minutes, when we want to convert it to hour as well, so this will be divided by 60. So 1 whole 48 divided by 60. This is 4 and this is 5. So we can write it in simplest form, 9 over 5, and that will be hours. Now we are coming to this formula, and because we are finding the distance, so we have to make the distance as a subject, and we will remain with speed multiplied by time. Speed multiplied by time. Speed is given as 200 kilometer, and the time is given as 9 over 5. 9 over 5. So we have to calculate it 5 ones are and 40, and that will be equal to 360, and because this is the distance, so it will be kilometer. But the question is asking to give your answer in meter. Very simple way. 360 multiplied by kilo. Kilo means we only want to be left with this m. So instead of kilo, we can write 1000. So it means that 360,000 meter the distance will cover this bullet, a high speed train. Okay, that was the whole story about question number 3. Now we are coming back towards the conversion, which is very important in my mind, that how to convert. Questions are coming in the exam like this to convert one thing into meter. The question is saying express each of the following in kilometer per hour. This is the main theme of this question. They given you the A part 8.4 kilometer per minute. A part 8.4 kilometer per minute. Now kilometer in this case is kilometer. We don't have to either multiply or divide by anything. The only headache is that we have to convert these minutes to hour. So because there is 1 minute, so it will be 60. So we have to write 8.4 kilometer divide by 1 over 60 hour, because there is only 1 minute. If it was 2 minutes, so we had to divide then 2 by 60. In this case, because only 1 is there, so we can multiply it with 160. So now we can write 8.4 multiplied by 60, and this is kilometer and this is hour. Now simple thing is you have to take the advantage of calculator, and when we calculate it, 504 kilometer per hour will be the answer, because they wanting it in this particular format. Now B number part is given as 315 meter per second. So now we have to introduce kilo. So if we are introducing kilo, then we have to divide it by 1000 as well. And second, 1 second, we have to convert it to, so it means that 1 divided by 3600 will be the hour. We have to divide that by 3. So the red things I wrote for you, so it will become kilometer per hour, and that is what the main motto of this topic is. So I am writing it as 315. Let me write it in blue. 315 divided by 1000 kilometer. We only divided by, because we are introducing kilo, so we cannot introduce it from our own side. We have to do the mathematical legitimate treatment. So this is this one, and this per I am writing this one, and then 1 over 3600, and that will be hour. So we are getting kilometer per hour. Now the next thing is to solve it. 315 divided by 1000. This division symbol when become multiply, that will be the reciprocal. So 3600. So these two will be cancelled with this one. 5 twos are, 5 six are, and 5 threes are, 5 threes are, and 2 ones are, and 2 18s are. When we multiply 18 with 36, we will get the required answer, and that is calculated for you in advance. 1134. 1134 kilometer per hour will be the answer. So if somebody is giving you 315 meter per second, it will be equal to 1134 kilometer per hour. Let us clear our concept more on this sort of the question, and let us do part number C. They given us 242 minute per meter per minute. Now we have to introduce kilo. So when you want to make it kilo, so it means you have to divide by 1000 as well. Again, it can be cancelled, and we will get the original question. Now in minute, how many? Because we have to divide this 1 divide by 60, and it will become hour. So we have to write 242 divided by 1000 kilometer, and this is this slash, front slash, forward slash, and then we have to divide 60 hour. So we are again getting kilometer per hour. Next thing is that 242 divided by 1000 multiplied by 60. So this 0 will be cancelled with this one, and 2 threes are, and 2 fifties are. That can be cancelled. Let me write the ultimate answer, and that is 14 whole 13 over 25. 14 whole 13 over 25 kilometer per hour will be the ultimate answer. Now let us do the D part, and D part is saying 125 centimeter per second. D part is saying 125 centimeter per second. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, that there is 100,000 centimeter in 1 kilometer. So if we are introducing kilo instead of centimeter, we have to divide it by 100,000. And in 1 second again we are having 3600 hour. So it will be kilometer. And then next is the simple calculation, that is 100,000 multiplied by 3600, and you have to write kilometer per hour with it as well. So ladies and gentlemen, these two zero will be cancelled with this one, and then after the whole calculation we will get 4.5 kilometer per hour. 4.5 kilometer per hour. Now we are turning to question number 4. And question number 4 is giving us more opportunities to convert. This conversion is playing very important role. Express each of the following in meter per second. So in this case we have to keep in mind that we have to convert any quantity being given to the meter per second. And let us do the part number A is saying that 65 and given us is centimeter per second. Centimeter per second. Now second is second. We don't have to do anything with it. The only problem is that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So we have to do what? We have to divide 65 by 100. 65 divide by 100, and that will be equal. Cent mean 100, percent means in 100. So then I will write 1 second, and that is 1 second. We are not converting it because it is already been told in the question that divide it by centimeter per meter per second. So when we are dividing 65 divided by 100, so it means that 520 and 5 ones are and 5 threes are. So it means that it will be equal to 13 divided by 20 meter per second. 13 divided by 20 meter per second. Now we will do B part, but let me erase the whiteboard and then we'll come back. So wait for a second. Okay, the second part, B part, is given as 367 kilometer per hour. So we have to write 367 into 1000 meter and per. In 1 hour there are 3600 seconds. Keeping in mind that whatever the question is asking, we have to convert like this. So these two zeros will be cancelled with this one and we will get 36,700, that is 70. Divide by 36 meter per second, and when we calculate it, it will be equal to 107 whole 17 over 18 meter per second. In physics, in chemistry, we need all these things. That is what this chapter is given under one topic: ratio, rate, time and speed. You will see that ratio, you saw the percentage, you saw the time, they are all related. So let us start, ladies and gentlemen, part number C. And part number C is saying 1000 centimeter per minute. Centimeter per minute. First we have to write 1000 divided by 100, and that will be meter, and then we have to write what? 60 second. In 1 minute there is 60 second. So again we are getting meter per second, and that must be the first priority. Now these two will be cancelled with this two, and 10 divided by 6, 10 multiplied by, we have to write, let me do it. 10 divided by 1 multiplied by 1 over 60. So it means that 10 divided by 60. So it means that 1 over 6 meter per second is the answer. Now D part is saying that D part is saying 86 kilometer per minute. 86 kilometer per minute. Now 86 multiplied by 1000 meter, and in 1 minute how many seconds are there? 60 seconds. So again we are getting meter per second. Then this will be cancelled with this one, and after the calculation we will get 1433 whole 1 over 3 meter per second will be the answer. Okay, now let us turn our focus to question number 5. And question number 5 is saying a bullet train travels at a speed of 360 kilometer. Question number 5, speed of bullet train is equal to 365 kilometer per hour. And then they are saying in August 2001, Singapore's national record for the men's 100 meters sprint was set at 10.37 seconds. So, record for the 100 meter is equal to 10.37 second. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the question is saying how many times is a bullet train as fast as the fastest Singaporean sprinter? So, first of all, we have to convert both of them to kilometer per hour. The first one is 100 meter. So, we have to define as the 100 meter per 37 10.37. First of all, speed of Singaporean sprinter is equal to 100 kilometer 100 meter 100 meter in how many seconds? 10.37 second. And now we have to convert it to kilometer. So 100, we are introducing kilo, so we have to divide it by 1000. And because we are introducing hour, so 10.37 divided by 3600 hours. Because if we want to compare the two speeds, it is given in kilometer per hour, so we had to convert this to kilometer per hour as well, and we can write 100 divided by 1000 multiplied by 3600 divided by 37 kilometer per hour. These two zeros will be cancelled with this, and 1 zero will be cancelled with this one. So we will only be left with 360 divided by 10.3 kilometer per hour. Now, if we solve it, it is equal to 34 whole 742 1030 7 10 37 kilometer per hour. Now we have to compare, we have to find the ratio of both. Now you can see that ratio is also very necessary. So that is why they given us the number of times the bullet train is as fast as the fastest Singaporean sprinter. So the bullet train fastness is equal to 365, which is this one, and we will divide 34 whole 742 over 1037 kilometer per hour. Both are in 1 unit. For ratio, you remember that both units must be in 1. So it will be equal to 10 whole and 701 divide by 7200 kilometer. It is a ratio, so 10 times something around will be the bullet train as fast as the fastest Singaporean sprinter. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in basic level question, one question is remaining, but because we are running out of time, so I am stopping it here. Tomorrow we will come back with the new idea. So stay tuned. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.